Yeah, so let's go back up to this simple example. What is 7 times x? What is 7 times x? 7x. And what is 7 times 5? Okay. Now, when you come here, you might say, what is x plus 2 in a bracket times x? What's x plus 2 in a bracket times x? Then the process is not simple like that. It's not 7x. Now you have to go back and distribute x times x and x times 2. So now, remember in saying mathematics, you can read mathematics or do a process from left to right or right to left. So now we're going to have x times x plus x times 2. Okay. Well, there are different ways of saying it, of doing the same thing, you know. So x times x is what? X times x is x squared. So that's where the quadratic appearing now. And what is x times 2? And what is 5 times x? 5 times x is what? Five times x is 5x, correct? 5 times x is 5x. And what is 5 times 2? 10. So x times x is x squared, as you correctly said, and x times 2 is 2x. 5 times x is 5x, and 5 to the 10. And one last step, the two middle terms will always be able to add. They will always be like. So you have to, one more step is to add the two middle terms. Okay? Yes. Well, it comes from one of the rules of multiplying indices. Let me write it down. Multiplication of indices. So recall. So someone was asking where the squared come out on the x. Why x times x is x squared? So recall this. You multiply x by the x, and then where the square come out, when you multiply x times x, why you get x squared? Because it's x with a power of 1 times, because you add the powers. When you multiply by the same letter, you add the powers. So just to recall, that's x raised to the power of 1 plus 1. There's an invisible 1 if you don't see a 1. You see there's an invisible 1 on top. The x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 1. And then you add the powers when you are multiplying. So that's why you have x to the power of 2. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you have to clear, it's clear in brackets. Remember, at the end of it, watch that at the end of it, we're not supposed to have any brackets. It's a process of clearing brackets. We still have x plus 2 in a bracket, you know, and we still have x plus 2 in a bracket. The whole idea is to clear all brackets and look the final answer. Here it is. X squared plus 7x plus 10. That's what we want to arrive at. So when we reach there, we still have brackets to clear. So that's why it's a longer process. look at it like as if the bracket's not there anymore. Just a minute. So let me out again. So therefore now after you multiply x plus 2 by x and x plus 2 by 5, all right, because the reason why I'm saying that, because in the recording your voices are not being heard, so then there's a break, there's a silence, and if you're replaying it now, it might interfere with your analysis of the video. So hear me out, and then I'm going to stop recording. So hear me out now. X plus 2 times x and x plus 2 times 5. Now we still have some brackets to clear. All right, brain mind, okay, you can look at it that way. We have 2 sets of brackets to clear. Here it is. X plus 2 in a bracket, that's 1 set of brackets. X plus 5 in a bracket. So we have 2 sets of brackets to clear. 2 sets of brackets to clear. In the first multiplication, we're going to clear that first set of brackets. You see the x plus 5, we're going to clear that bracket. So x plus 2 times x plus 2 times 5. That bracket there, you see the bracket with the x plus 5, it is cleared. Now we still have to clear those brackets now from the x plus 2, all right? The x plus 2 in a bracket in the red, coded red. So now we're going to clear it now in another process. X by x is x squared, x by 2 is 2x. 5 times x is 5x, 5 times 2 is 10. So now in this step, you can call that step number 1. Step number 1 is to clear that first set of brackets we have there. Step number 1. Step number 1 is to clear the first set of brackets in black. Step number 2 is to clear the second set of brackets in red. Okay? And step number 3 is to simplify. To simplify, you can add the 2 central terms. 2 plus 5 will give us 7. So let me go over that again. We are clearing brackets. We have 2 sets of brackets to clear. The x plus 2 in a bracket, 1. X plus 5 in a bracket, second. 2 sets of brackets to clear. We're going to clear the x plus 5 in a bracket first by multiplying by x plus 2. X plus 2 times x plus x plus 2 times 5. So that brackets in black is cleared. We're going to clear the brackets in red now. X times x is x squared. X times 2 is 2x. 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times 2 is 10. So steps 1 and 2, 2 sets of brackets cleared. Third step is to simplify the central terms. 2x plus 5x is equal to 7x. So just remember, when you're clearing brackets, you have 2 sets of brackets to clear in 2 steps, and the third step is to simplify.